Hi, it's Carrie. I have done 5-Minute Fridays on Dimensions before, but what I haven't done is show you how you can use Dimensions to select a journal where you might like to publish your research. If you are a researcher, a faculty member, an academic, you are probably going to want to publish your research at some point, and it can sometimes be difficult to discover journals that would be interested in your research if you're not getting into some of your first choices, or maybe you just don't even know where to start and you'd like to see what's available. So you can come to Dimensions free web app. I'll put a link in the video description below. This is the free version, and you can conduct a keyword search. So I will say Swallow Studies Infants. And what I like to do here is to narrow it down a little bit by then clicking title and abstract. That's going to dial in our search results a little bit so that they can make more sense to us. So we'll do that, hit enter. Now, the results have populated, and one way that you might discover journals from this list is actually not intuitive. Your first inclination is probably to go to journal list, but journal list is just telling you where these came from in the greater context of the Dimensions search function. Instead, you want source title. So we'll click on that, and out of the 762 publications we got, 55 are from the International Journal of Pediatric Otorhinolaryngology, 41 are in Dysphagia, Journal of Pediatric Surgery. So you might limit to any of these to dig into those articles a little bit more, or you might say, this looks great, let's check it out. So let's look it up. International Journal. And this is a Science Direct page. They are a reputable publisher through Elsevier, if I'm not mistaken. You can find out a little bit about this journal just because they've been so kind as to put it here on the front page. There are article processing charges for open access, so I will show you how to find your way around the open access landscape in another video. And then you might check out some issues, you might look at about, so if you were going to publish here, what are their aims and scope? What kinds of articles are they interested in? And who are they affiliated with? And then if you go into publish, you can look at the guide for authors that gives you instructions for how to format your manuscript. And usually there's a little bit here about what kinds of articles they want to see, what kind of citation style you should be using for this journal. Of course, they're not all the same across the board, so this one's unique to this journal. So that's how I use Dimensions to discover journals. You might say, well, this didn't work for me, let's look at some others, and you could go down this list until you find one that suits your needs. But there is certainly a good list here to start with, and your search can be as specific or as broad as you make it. The source titles also show up down here on the Analytics tab, Analytical Views at the bottom. And so that might give you a little bit more insight because you get what looks to be a longer list and some metrics. So citation mean, and the indicators are detailed here. So you can check those out. I hope this helped you a little bit. I certainly love discovering things this way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.